Damon stopped in the middle of the garden and took a deep breath in search of Talia. The wind mixed the scent of freesia with hydrangea and roses, scattering them in random directions. "Shit!" Damon cursed under his breath. "I lost her. Why did she leave?"
"Maybe because you scared the soul out of her."
Damon felt confused. "I scared her?"
"The girl suffered abuse and seemed jumpy, yet you sneaked behind her. You prevented her from leaving, held her while demanding answers to your questions, so yes, you scared her. And that covered only the last 5 minutes. The first time you met, you had another she-wolf on you, and shouted at that precious one to stop. It's not the best first impression, if I may say."
Damon cussed internally. He didn't want to think about the unpleasant things. He couldn't get Talia's image out of his mind. Damned mate bond. An idea hit him. Isn't she my mate? Why did she run away from me? If we were mates, she would have felt a need to get close to me, to touch me, yet I saw her desire to escape.
I don't think she knows we are her mate.
Is it because she is young?
That's not the problem. She's small and skinny, but she's over 18 years old.
His wolf paused, unsure how Damon would take this information.
The thing is, I can't sense her wolf.
Damon frowned. She is a human? He never thought of having a mate, and he definitely didn't think the moon goddess would arrange a human for him. They were weak and fragile, just like Talia. How could a powerful alpha have a human for a mate? She would be like a crystal figurine in the middle of a room full of angry elephants. Damon's wolf felt pleased to confirm that among all the emotions, Damon wished to keep Talia safe. It seemed a step in the right direction.
No, the girl is definitely a she-wolf. There are cases when someone suffers harm or neglect. The wolf sacrifices itself to protect the human part. Considering the injuries on her body, I could see that happening. And she looks skinny and hungry.
Damon shoved his hand in his hair. I scared her away and she didn't get food. He felt awful. How do I fix this?
What do you want to fix, Your Majesty? Your plan is to shag Marcy and leave. Did that change? Do you want to find the girl, say sorry for being a jackass, and take her out for dinner?
Damon groaned in frustration and stared at the dark forest in the distance. He had no intention of dining and entertaining Talia or any other woman. He didn't want to get involved further. His mind told him to stay away from the girl with the copper-colored hair, because with every passing second she changed him in ways he didn't like. Damon craved control. He needed to be in charge, and Talia's existence did the opposite. He told himself to stop thinking about her and to move on. Could he stay away after getting a taste of her addictive scent? And the sparks upon touching her felt phenomenal. Damon came out for a run, and now he didn't feel like running. He wanted to find Talia, but he had no idea where she disappeared. And even if he found her, Damon wouldn't know what to say. All this confused him greatly. The next morning, Damon spoke to Kaden and Maya through their mind link. Are you guys up?
We are now,
Kaden grumbled. They had an understanding that nights were reserved for privacy between Kaden and Maya, and unless it was important, Damon would not disturb them. Technically, it was morning, but it seemed way too early.
The reports from Europe are still not ready. It's just past 5 in the morning,
Kaden said, assuming that Damon felt impatient to find dirt on Marcy.
We should receive them soon. I will call our men to confirm the status.
That's not it. Maya sounded concerned.
Did something happen?
Kaden, can you come to my room?
Coming.
When Kaden arrived, he closed the door behind him before facing Damon. It took him a moment to realize that Damon didn't look good.
What's going on? Are you okay? Were you attacked?
Kaden's eyes darted through the room, and it took him a second to spot 2 pieces of torn fabric on the floor. Panties. Kaden shook his head in disapproval.
I know you have good stamina. Don't get drained this much. You look like dog vomit.
Damon felt not in the mood to explain. He had other things on his mind. Things that kept him up the whole night. He tossed and turned in bed, and nightmares kept him awake. Damon dreamed about the copper-haired girl crying as dark shadows choked her. Damon wanted to help her, but no matter how much he slammed into the invisible barrier between them, he couldn't get through. His shouts did nothing, yet he heard her every whimper clearly, and he jolted out of his sleep every time the dark shadow hit her hard, drawing blood. Eventually, he gave up on sleeping and went to shower, trying to clear his mind, but he still felt restless, so he decided to call Caden and try to get some answers. "How did you feel when you met Maya?" Caden's smile froze. What kind of question was that? Damon always mocked the mate bond. Something seemed fishy. "Is Marcy your mate?" Damon waved his hand impatiently. "Just answer my question." Caden puffed his cheeks while thinking. "Attraction? Sparks? Happiness? I needed Maya to be happy so that I could be happy. I mean, I thought I was happy before, but after I met Maya, I realized that I was clueless." Damon shoved his hand into his messy hair. All this happiness talk didn't make sense. His wolf said that the girl was his mate, but the only thing Damon got was a fit of rage when he saw her hurt, inability to find her, and a sleepless night. None of them felt happy. "Did you ever think about resisting it?" "Resisting Maya?" Caden raised his eyebrows in surprise. "Why would I do that? She was the best thing that ever happened to me. I waited for her, exactly her, for more than 2 decades. I would be an idiot to reject her." "Reject her," Damon mumbled. "Yes, you can't resist the mate bond," Caden explained when he saw Damon's perplexed expression. "The more time you spend with your mate, the stronger the bond gets. The only way to stop it is if you cut it at the root by rejecting your mate, and she accepts. But only idiots do that." "What if Maya were in danger because of you? What would you pick? Her safety or your happiness? What if the only way to keep her safe was to reject her?" Caden frowned. What happened to Damon? It looked like he lost his marbles. "What kind of nonsense is that? I can't be happy if Maya suffers harm in any way. Her safety comes first. However, if we are apart, we won't be happy."
"Rejection will harm us both, so we might as well face that danger together."
Caden scrutinized Damon.
"I answered your questions, and now you answer mine. What's going on? Did you spend the night so deep in 2 pussies that they made you stupid?"
"I don't know what's going on," Damon responded irritably. "When I figure it out, I will let you know."
"All right,"
Caden agreed. He knew that if Damon didn't feel like talking, he wouldn't say more.
"We're leaving after breakfast, right?"
Damon hesitated. Could he really leave without seeing the copper-haired girl again? Just one more time, to make sure her bruise is healed, and maybe to touch her again, and confirm that those sparks were real and he didn't imagine it. "Let me think about it. We might stay longer. I will talk to Alpha Edward after breakfast, and it will depend on that conversation." Caden swiftly exited the room, leaving Damon lost in his thoughts.
Wait, that's not the end. You've just had a free taste. Now get the full story on the Pocket FM app, link in description. Check out our next video and playlist, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.